Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cox Connections. Brad Grundmeyer, Director of Public Government Affairs for Cox, Louisiana. Thank you so much for tuning into our show. In this episode, we're going to be talking about an excellent event taking place at the TPC called Birdies for the Braves. And here to talk about that is Luke Farabraugh, who is the General Manager of the TPC of Louisiana, as well as Steve Sawyer with Cox Communications.
Thank
and
you, Brad.
buddy
Thanks
as
for
well.
having us, buddy.
My boss
Good to
as
see
well.
you.
Good to see you.
Thanks,
Hey, guys, how y'all doing?
Good.
Doing great.
Now, Steve, I remember when you first got involved with this. This is really a kind of a different type of tournament.
Brad, I got to tell you, first of all, my hat's off to Luke and his team for what they did with the Zurich Classic. Absolutely incredible job this year. Luke is probably one of the best guys to work with as far as a general manager for a golf facility. Very in tune to the community. So when Luke came to me about us doing this for the first time, I got to tell you, it's just any way you can honor the military, I think, you know, we ought to step up and do that. And it's, you know, this is a golf tournament. It's designed to have fun. If it's raising money for a worthy cause, Luke and the team again do an incredible job with this. This would be Cox's third or fourth year to be involved with the program, and I just want to reach out to the community and say, if you want to get involved in something and have a lot of fun, play a great round of golf at an incredible golf course, this is the event you want to be a part of.
Yeah.
Here's your chance.
Luke, tell me a little bit about the program. I know it's an outreach initiative basically supported by the PGA Tour. Is that correct?
Correct. It's the PGA Tour's National Outreach Program for supporting military charities. 8 great military charities that are really focused around our veterans that are either injured at war or pass away at war, supporting their families. Or
So it's
them.
not just for the soldiers, it could be for extended family or family
Exactly.
members. Yeah.
One of the great charities is Homes for Our Troops. So if an individual that is serving us gets injured in the battlefield and is wheelchair bound, they'll go in and outfit their home to make their like bathrooms more accessible, lower their countertops, make their door frames a little bit wider, maybe install a ramp into their home so it makes it more accessible to them. It makes their their daily routine more normal.
Yeah, and I've heard that the organization Birdies for the Brave has really been around since 2005. So just coming up over 5 years, 6 years right now.
That's correct, and we've hosted our tournament ever since we've returned from Katrina. And every TPC throughout the country hosts one of these events, and annually, combined with our efforts, we do about $1.5 million.
I was about to say, you probably have a big hunk of cash that you've been able to do. And any idea of the number of families and or veterans or soldiers who you've been able to support?
You know, I don't have that exact number, but
it must
again,
be significant.
There's thousands of military individuals that are serving us that are injured every year. You know, it was great to see on national TV today. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a vet that was missing an arm at Yankee Stadium, caught a foul ball, and made like number 4 on Sports Center Player of the Day. So
wait, how'd that go again?
A military individual that was actually at Yankee Stadium being honored was in foul territory and caught a ball with his cap.
No way,
he only has
awesome.
one arm, so it was an impressive catch.
Yeah, look, as you said so gracefully as well, Luke, we can't thank and do enough, Steve mentioned as well, for those who are defending our freedom, who are standing up for us, and allowing us to enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy so well here in our own lives, in our own country. So I think it's fantastic that you guys have stepped up as you have at the TPC, and I'm glad to hear, and I know Steve's passion for it, that Cox is involved in that, as well as other sponsors, because I think they need to know that the community is supporting them, the corporations, individuals, and the like. And if you're watching, what a great way to come on out. It's going to be, again, on Monday, July 18th, with a benefit dinner the night before. We'll give you all the information in just a second on how you can get engaged. Is there, like, maybe some veterans that come or some that come to the event that you might want to talk about? I'm sure there have been some that you've been touched with over the past years.
Yeah, the benefit dinner the night before, we'll have 2 guest speakers that are serving the military. One was injured in the line of duty. Plus, we'll have the day of the event. We'll have some troops out there in their gear. Also, there'll be some wounded warriors. Last year, we had a couple individuals that had prosthetic limbs on, that were playing golf, that were enjoying the day. We'll also have a special contest, as well as like a long drive competition that features wearing a helmet, a flak jacket. So you weight it down with what
so
the
you can
soldiers are
appreciate it.
wearing, and you get to swing a couple shots with that type of gear on.
Steve, I know you get touched by this. You have had a chance to meet some of these veterans. Give me some impressions. Anybody, one person that kind of comes to mind?
You know, VJ St. Pierre, our St. Charles Parish president.
Good example.
I had VJ out one year, and Luke was kind enough to recommend or say hi to VJ, and we recognized VJ, and VJ's Vietnam veteran, served in the Marine Corps, and I got to tell you, it's a fun day of golf. Luke and them do it upright, where you eat well, you have a lot of fun. But the thing that I'm so touched by is the first year we did it, we were at the awards dinner that evening. Next thing you know, we're paying off a guy's mortgage. I mean,
right, I remember
things
that.
happen so quick, and it's just a great way to show your appreciation. You know, I find myself now, I was traveling to Atlanta last week and coming back through the Atlanta airport, a lot of military folks, and I've just learned from events like this just to say thank you, and the look on their face when they hear little things like that. I just think, again, I didn't serve, and I'm just grateful for those who do serve to protect our freedom. I also want to thank Kelly Gibson. Kelly does a lot with Cox, one of our great ambassadors for this city. Kelly is very much involved in this event, and Kelly comes out and we do a Beat the Pro contest. That's always a lot of fun with Kelly.
Yep.
And, you know, at the end of the tournament, Kelly gives away some prizes, and we have a lot of fun. And I just want to thank him for giving his time. One of his best friends lost his life in Afghanistan. So this is a very special tournament for Kelly and means a lot to him. So I want to thank him for his involvement. He's one of the big drivers of this. And I just, you know, I appreciate organizations like what Luke and the TPC do when they reach out. You know, it is about the money, but the one thing also is, you can tell with Luke and the TPC and the PGA, it comes from the heart. This is something they believe in. You know, Luke and them, they just do a great job in reaching out to the community. It's an incredible golf course. So not only is it a great way to come out and play a fun day of golf, as Luke mentioned on the par 5 where you're dressed in the helmet and the flak jacket. I got to be honest with you, I had no idea how heavy that was, and it is heavy.
Makes you appreciate it.
Makes you appreciate it. It really does.
And best yet, I'm sure seeing those soldiers, seeing those who have defended our country, and getting to know the parents and that circle, a very humbling experience, and makes you appreciate the very sacrifice that they have made for us, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's overall, it's just a big patriotic day. Whether you served, or you know someone who served, or you have a parent that has served.
Right.
You know, we take sometimes our freedoms for granted, and you know, when you see these individuals that have served and have been wounded in war, and you see how their positive outlook on life and what they did for us, and you know, they're still, you know, although they've been maybe missing a limb, or they've been you know, their lives have been impacted forever, you know, they still have a positive outlook on life, and it's those type of individuals that bring out the American spirit in all of us.
Sure, and both of you, big golfers, of course, you know, you appreciate it, and I'm sure you're just amazed. VJ, a great example of such, but for those veterans that do come, those soldiers that do come, that you know, those who, you know, amputee of some sort, or you know, a disability of some sort, they don't let that hamper them,
No,
God forbid.
no,
And you
no,
must
no.
be any recollection of you must have been really like, the guy slammed that ball, or just were amazed by their ability to overcome the adversity that they have.
Well, that's normally what Luke says to me when I drive the ball. Wow, look how he slammed that ball. But you know, it's.
But you appreciate that.
I tell you the thing
really
that
inspires
always
you.
gets me is, and it happened last year, and it was told to the 4 gentlemen who were paraplegics. They were told they could hit from the handicap tee, and one guy turned around and went, "Well, thanks, but I'm not handicapped."
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm telling you,
That's awesome.
That's what it's all about. The respect that we have for them and what they've done. I mean, they have that respect for you. Everything is yes, sir, no, sir. I mean, again, it's like our hero program that we do, Brad, that you do so well. It's just a way to recognize those folks who have given so much, you know, for us. And, you know, you can tell that it's greatly appreciated by them. Every year I walk away from it, I've had fun, I've had a great day of golf, a lot of camaraderie, and I just feel good about, you know, what we've done.
Right. If you're just tuning in right now, we're talking about an amazing fundraiser coming up called the TPC Birdie for the Brave. It's going to be on Monday, July the 18th at the TPC of Louisiana located there on the West Bank in West Wego, as well as a benefit dinner the night before, Sunday, July 17th. For more information, you can call 504-436-8721 or go to birdiesforthebrave.org. It's a great website. I was checking it out. As a matter of fact, Walter, if you want to show everybody real quick, this is the actual website. A lot of information about Birdies for the Brave and the impact. And I guess it makes me think, Steve, if you're watching and you are not, like Steve had a chance to go to the airport, and maybe thank you is a little bit awkward, or better yet, you don't know how to express yourself, or if you know somebody, a family member currently or former who you want to recognize in a very significant way, what a great way to come out if you're a sponsor or a corporation or small business large and you would like to pay for a foursome, pay to play, pay to help. What a great way to raise some money for Birdies for the Brave. So you're recognizing those who are really, truly fighting for our freedom. And I think that's a great way to show it.
Absolutely.
If you can't say it. But I'll tell you one thing. I did say it the other day to a military, and it gets easy. It's easier to tell them thank you. It's not, you don't feel like feel awkward or funny about it. They really do appreciate it, and that's a good point.
Well, again, I was coming home the other night, and I was in the shuttle coming through Atlanta Airport, and there was 3 gentlemen standing in front, and they had been in Afghanistan for 14 months, and they were all excited.
There you go.
Because they were coming home to see their families. And I just said, hey guys, I just want to say thank you for all you do. And just all of a sudden, thank you for thanking me it's just, I don't think they hear enough of that.
Well, thank you both for coming by
Thank you,
today.
Brad. Thanks
Again,
for having
everybody, it's the TPC Birdies for the Brave coming up on Monday, July 18th. Again, more information, go to birdiesforthebrave.org or call 504-436-8721. Luke, thank you very much, my friend. Steve,
Brad,
as
thank you
always,
as always.
I'll see you
Appreciate
tomorrow
it,
at work. All right, everybody, that wraps up this segment of Cox Connections. We'll see you next time.